So good morning, everyone, and welcome to our second annual Parent University Conference. The Seaside Youth Resource Center, in partnership with Community Human Services, are putting on this event to give parents and guardians alike the opportunity to obtain more tools, and this event to give parents and guardians alike, the opportunity to obtain more tools and knowledge on positive parenting practices and prevention of youth violence. This event is designed to help build a better support system and network within our community. In case you are not familiar, the Seaside Youth Resource Center is a walk-in, one-stop referral program that focuses on early intervention and prevention of youth involvement in the juvenile justice system, keeping the community safe and maintaining youth focused on the bright future, what they strive for. The Seaside Youth Resource Center is located right across the street. Community Human Services offers services that provide tools and support for overcoming challenges with addiction, mental and emotional illness and homelessness. In a short time, we will have a wonderful keynote speaker, but first, let's go over important information. There are three session times, starting at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. Each session has 3 or 4 classes to choose from. Refer to your program, and that's the program, the gold program that they gave you in the front. The sessions are 50 minutes long, so you will have 10 minutes in between to stretch, use the restroom, and go to the next session. We have the women's restroom to my left and the men's to the right. We will have lunch here in the main hall, right in this big area right here, at 12 p.m. After the second session, make your way back here for some food and presentations from all of the resource tables. After every session, you will be given an evaluation form. Please make sure to fill it out in detail so you can help us improve the event for future years to come. See, from last year to this year, it's still growing. After returning your evaluation to the class attending, you will receive an additional raffle ticket that can score you an awesome prize. What about that? At lunchtime, please make sure to visit the resource table. They have plenty of resources and information which you can greatly benefit you. I would like to take this time to thank the dignitaries. We have former Councilman Oldemeyer and Mr. Dave Pacheco, who will be coming up to give us our welcome.
We have a nice hand for Annalisa. She's an activist for parents and kids, and she's a real voice. And all the organizers of this event, Ashley and Teddy and all of you that participated. On behalf of the city of Seaside and the mayor and the city council, I want to welcome you for being here. I think this is an amazing opportunity. I just want to share a couple of things that are important to me. I only have one kid and a couple of stuffed daughters. But 5 years ago, a light came on me, and I think I do a little bit for the community now and then. And I said, my son was going through his challenges, and I said, and he was doing well. He got a new job, he's in Green Bay, he's happy. I said, of all the things I've done in my life, the most important thing I ever did was raise my kid. And that's the bottom line. Because his development and your child's development is going to have an impact on the future. So all I really want to say to you is congratulations for being here. There's nothing more important than raising your child or children, because they're the future. We keep on talking about the future, we don't often do things about the future. And I think now things are going to start to change because of events like this. So I just want to suggest to you, encourage you to be every part of your child's life. Every moment, every time you can. Because your job is really important, and I appreciate that. Your community is really important. Your city is really important. The national junk is somewhat important. And But there's nothing more important than your family and your kids. And unfortunately, or unfortunately, when your children turn 40 or 50, they're still your kids. You still have to help them. It doesn't stop. When you made a commitment way back when to take care of your kids. And I encourage you to do that by your participation today. That says wonders, because this is where it begins. Family, kids, do what you can, because the parents are the bottom line for all of us. So congratulations. We look forward to hearing from our Councilman Ian Oglesby, and thank you so very much for being here and being part of this important program.
Now I present to you a longtime community member, former Seaside Council member, Mayor Pro Tem, community leader, and former chair of the Blue Ribbon Task Force for the presentations of Youth Fight, Councilman Ian Oglesby. Clap, clap, clap.
Good morning. Again, let's give Annalisa a warm welcome for being our MC for today's program. I also like to say I thank Councilman Dave Pacheco for being here and getting this program going and welcoming the community on behalf of the city. So let's give him a nice round of applause, please. Let me just take a step back and say good morning to you. I really want to welcome you here today. And when they gave me the opportunity, and Mr. Ted Black gave me the opportunity to come up here and talk to you, I asked him what was today's theme? What did they want me to talk about? How would they want me to approach today for you guys? And he said really today is a day filled of opportunities, about the services, programs and activities that are provided for you in this community, the Seaside community, by the different organizations you have here today. And underneath that, they took upon themselves the metaphor of providing tools. And so a lot of these classes, a lot of these breakout sessions will be talked about as tools for you to take away. And so I have my talk centered on using tools as that metaphor. So first I want to thank the organizations and supporters that put on this program, which is Community Human Services, City of Seaside, and the Seaside Youth Resource Center. Let's give them a hand, please. I also see my good friend Sherry Hastings, and I know she's here in support, and she brings CPY and all the good things they do in our community. So I want to say thank you, Sherry. I want to thank the youth that are here today. I know they're running around. I know they're on the other side having fun. So when you get to them, I want you to know I thank them for being here too. But most importantly, I want to thank you as the caregivers, as the parents, as the grandparents that are taking the time to bring your child, your children here today and to learn again about some of these tools that will help you in this community. So more importantly, I want to thank you for being here today. I look forward to hearing the different topics and stepping in and out of the different groups and hearing what you're talking about what the challenges are facing you. But I know a lot of good things will be talked about in those groups that will help you face those challenges. My goal is to build on those conversations or to provide information or energy so when you do go into those groups, you feel more comfortable with the communication, with the subject matters, and what your needs are when you get there. So as you go into the brainstorming session, hopefully you have a clear picture of the manifold opportunities and program services and positive opportunities that will help you in your goals of raising a thriving child or children in a safe, loving environment in this community, the community of Seaside. You will continue to hear the word tools, and I don't want to be the first one to talk about tools, but I know I'm going to. So after you leave here and you hear the word tools again, you probably say, I don't want to hear about tools anymore, right? But we're going to use them, because what I did was I started thinking about what does tools really mean. So I checked the dictionary earlier this morning, and this is what I came up with. Well, particularly the one on the computer, right, on the internet. So, tools, as a noun, a device, implement, especially one held by the hand to carry out a particular function. And you guys understand this, i.e. gardening tools, farming tools, mechanic tools, and the list goes on. Some of the synonyms for tools are implements, instruments, devices, apparatus, gadgets, appliances, machines, contraptions, and my favorite, the gizmo. Right? Today I'd like to call some of the synonyms opportunities. Opportunities of program services and positive activities. Positive activities. However, its use and understanding as a verb is really where I want to focus today. As a verb, a tool is used to impress a design on something, whether it's a piece of leather or a piece of stone. Sometimes, our kids do have rock heads, but the metaphor is not our kids' stone. But we want to impress a design on our kids. We want to shape our kids. We want them to move forward, because that's part of our responsibilities as parents. Whether your child is bright or not, the world by its very nature will try to impress upon your child its design. You heard this before as the metaphor, a child is a product of their environment. Some of these designs will be negative, but the good news is most will be positive if that child is prepared for those positive opportunities. As you know, the true goal and ongoing struggle of raising an independent, self-sufficient, and responsible child, and as a politician, I would like to add two more. A taxpayer, but more importantly, someone who will gladly watch over us, either as their parents, their grandparents, or just that elderly couple walking down on the sidewalk when they gladly step over and let us pass in a safe manner. As that passing couple, we will not be sure if that child or that adult ever paid taxes, but we would know they were raised right. They were raised by good parents. No matter how far removed by time or distance or place, that elderly couple would mentally think those kids were raised right and appreciate the adults that raised them. So I want to take a moment and say that I want to thank you now, because I know when they move over for me, they were raised by good parents. So thank you. These type of outcomes are what brought us here today, to hear about many program services and positive opportunities, parenting tools at the Parenting University that are provided in this community. The organizers plan today's program to give you a better understanding of the many parenting tools you have access to when you walk through their doors, and they're listed on your programs. I just encourage you to use them, go through the doors, and walk through the doors often. You being here shows the community you are using the tools you have. And yes, just like any other tools, they need resharpening and strengthening. Sharpening, as when you go into the breakout groups to discuss for guiding parenting tools and practices. And i.e., I will give you an example. Remember the old one? Do you know who your child is hanging out with? And sometimes we say, well, do you know who their friends are? Well, sometimes their best friends are the friends that say, I can't hang out with you because you're hanging out with the wrong people. So I change it around. I don't just say who their friends are, but who they're hanging with and where they're at. Strengthening. This will help you to add some of the new tools from the programs and discussions you will get today, and strengthen you to go back home and say, hey, I know how to raise you, and I'm going to raise you right. So I'm glad you will get that today too. And these places again, and I have in my notes, Community Services and the Resource Center, but I also want to give a shout out to, again, CPY, one of my favorites. And in closing, I didn't think I'd get here that quick, but in closing, because I really want you to concentrate on what's going on today. It's not about me talking to you. It's about me encouraging you to listen to what's going on in these breakout sessions. Take those instructions home, those guidance and tools, and use them. Because you know you've used them in the past. I'm just encouraging you to use them in the future. The many discussions, ideas, and activities, services, and programs you will hear and discuss today, again, metaphorically, was called tools. Again, tools. A device or implement, especially one held by hands, used to carry out a particular function. What is that function? Parenting. A verb, impress a designer. I believe there are tools to be used by your hands and your minds to carry out particular functions of parenting your children, your child. By pressing a positive design on your child so they can thrive in this world, I would like for you to remember these tools, programs, services, and opportunities. More importantly, I want you to remember that these tools are made for you. These programs are for you. These activities are for you to design and shape the person you want your child to become. Some tools are for them and can only be provided by you. Others are only effective when you use them. You are the caregiver. Pick up the tools, continue to give them to your child, and use your tools wisely. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for being here, and thank you for caring for your children. Thank you for being parents. Thank you.
In the circle of life, it's a wheel of fortune, it's a leap of faith, it's a band of hope till we find our way on a path unwinding in the circle of life. All right, so now is the best part of the day.